Hey there, so this is, we're almost through July. We have about 1 week left. So here's a quick market update, some pretty interesting stuff. One thing that's obvious, listings are continuing to go up. So far this month, I think they've gone up about 12% from July 1, which is about 79 listings, net new listings. So the active listings are up by 79, and that's about 4 per day almost. So they're up throughout the county. The Breck side of the market's up 15%. The south side, or this side, which is Frisco, Dillon, Keystone, Silverthorne, etc., they're up 10%. Chatting with a Denver broker, this article came out in the newspaper down in Denver, in the Denver Post. Anyways, inventory soars in the Front Range, and talking with a Denver broker that works in downtown Denver, kind of an affluent area. She mentioned that inventory is going up. Sellers are not accepting the fact that they can't keep pushing their prices up. Buyers are coming in saying, because of this surge of inventory and change in the market, we can offer much lower. So realtors are having a hard time getting those deals together. So they're frustrated, or as I think her comment was, they're freaking out. So that's their market down there. Our market up here, the way to help alleviate the freaking out is to know the market, know the sales, so you can help a seller price it to sell, and you can help a buyer understand where they need to be. All right, so the actual sales are down. The number of sales are down throughout the county by about 11% now. That's through July 20th, and as compared to last year through July 20th. And so the number of sales are down 11%. The average sold price is creeping down below 10%. It could be because of the influx of condo sales that are happening, like new projects that are just closing. But it could be something else, I don't know. But right now they're up 9.6%. The inventory increasing has also increased the market absorption, or the month supply, however you want to look at it. I'll read it from my notes, but right up here you'll see it. It's the entire market. We're now up to a 5-month supply. Earlier in the year we're around a 3-month supply. Under a million, it's a 4.2-month supply, so it's definitely still a buyer or seller's market in that range. Over a million, we're up to an 8.6-month supply, and when you kind of take a look at over 2 million, that's a 14-month supply. So if you get a $2 million listing, you're going to keep it for a little while, so make sure you plan accordingly. Between 500 and a mil, that's a 5-month supply now. That's approaching that 6-month middle ground. If we keep going up that 20 listings a week, we'll probably see that come mid-August. So where are the sales taking place? The decrease is uneven, and it hasn't really changed much since last time I did this. But on the south side, which is the Breckenridge market, sales are still down about 20%. On the north side, which is the rest of the market, sales are down about 6% now. What's interesting too is to look at the new construction. So of the sales so far, how many have been new construction? And of what's under contract, how many are new construction? Well, year-to-date sales, about 12% are new construction. As you can see by these numbers, the pending, though, represents 43% of what's under contract is new construction. So those are some big under contract numbers, so participate in the new stuff. Your wallet will thank you, maybe not today, but 18 months from now, you'll be really happy. So in this stat sheet I sent out, I think in January of this year, it showed the averages over the past 20 years. So as we increase in inventory, you can expect the average days on the market to increase and things like that. As you can see, the lowest for the past 20 years for days on the market is 51. We're right there still today. So sales are still brisk. We're just accruing more opportunities for buyers right now. But as we get more opportunities, we'll start approaching the average of 117. Over the last 20 years, the average was 117 days on the market, with the highest year being almost 200 days on the market. In the old days, or in the 90s even, it wasn't unusual for a listing to be listed with one broker for 6 months, another broker for 6 months, and another broker for 6 months. And a combination of the seller reducing the price a little bit by little bit and the market kind of catching up to where the seller was allowed that third broker to get a sale. So if you want to get really good at circumnavigating sellers and helping them understand where the market's heading or potentially heading, help them out with pricing and be the one that gets the sale versus the associate that gets the listing and then loses it to somebody else, and then that person loses it to somebody else, and that number 3 person gets the deal. So interesting stuff. There's a link to this down below too.